Morning everyone. Today I want to talk to you about personnel problems and why they're completely normal. So it's actually a Sunday morning and this is actually an episode that will be broadcasted on Monday, which is for the weekly update of Journey Material Entrepreneur. But as I had tech issues with the recording of this and had no sound, I've had to record a second kind of bonus episode which is going to go in place. So, you see today, it's a Sunday, so the kids aren't at school, and I've got my two little apprentices with me. On my right, which is here, is Leo. He's my 9-year-old boy. Hi. Who's practicing running. It's just a car coming, so guys, just go to the Leo, just over there. Check out the car go past. We have to stop a bit better when I can't just jump out of the way when I've got the kids with me. But so Leo, he's actually 9. He's actually done 10k, so he's a strong runner, and he's doing a 5k run today, just to get him back into running. He doesn't running so often, but he's run 5k in sub 25 minutes for 9-year-old. Is quick, so he's a better runner. Basically, he's a better runner than I am, based on his age versus my age. So if that makes sense. So he's definitely a good for age. If that makes sense. But I'm not pushing him, but he's just taking interest. So I'm going to try and bring him out a bit more often. And to my left, there's my lovely daughter Maya. She's 7. Oh, sorry, she's 8. And she's taking interest in biking, so she's coming out cycling a little bit on some of these episodes. So it's nice to have a bit of company for a change, because it gets a bit lonesome out on these country roads on my own. So anyway, so I digress. So today I want to talk to you about personnel problems, why they're normal and they need to be expected. So first thing I want to say is that when I talk about the 3 requirements to systemize a business, number 1 is systems and processes, pretty obvious. Number 2 is people. Number 3 is data. Now, a big part of that, a third of this is 2, is people. We're going to talk about that today. If you want to systemize a business, and my definition of a business is its ability to operate as an independent entity. So what I mean by that is no over-reliance on key personnel. Otherwise, it's people-based as opposed to being a business. So it's really important. So many people have a business, but they do the service, they offer the product, they do the whole thing. So for me, that's self-employed. That's not being a business owner, which is where this comes from. We're going left, guys. So people is a massive part of it. And what I'm trying to get across here is that they're essential. So automation will get you so far in a business, but it's very, very rare to get you all the way. You're always going to need personnel or people or a team around you. And unfortunately with people, you'll also get problems. And when you're thinking you won't get problems, then you're being a little bit naive. And I think it's expect them. I talk about a book called The Subtle Art of Giving a F. I won't say it obviously because I'm on camera and the children are here. It's by, I think, Mark Manson, if the name rings well. And basically it's a book about appreciating that everybody has problems, and the people that solve them the quickest and most efficiently are the ones who will succeed quicker and be more successful in life. And that's a really good mantra to take in this. You will get people problems. If I look at the 5 businesses I now run and think how many people we've got involved, I think there's probably 9 or 10 people involved now. And every one of these people are so vital to the business. You know, we're systemizing things, of course, but I'm also a believer in bringing the best people in. I think I've got a great team around me. However, they all have their personal agendas, goals, ambitions, which is completely fine, and that's expected, and it's normal. And I think the artist is trying to tailor what you do, or your business, or the role that they're going to be working in, to allow them to achieve what they want to achieve. And to do that, you need to find out more about the people. That's point number 2, is find out more about the team. Find out what their ambitions are, what their goals are. And when we talk about matching people to business, they've got to share your same values. You've got to fit in with the company culture. If you don't know what that is, I think I've done an episode in the past, if not, I'll probably do a new another one about it, because it's so important getting the culture of the business set out, getting everybody to understand it, and then aligning it with your core values, which is so important. There's a car coming up soon, guys, so we'll have to usher you over. Not yet, let's get a bit further up there. But so that's really important. Understand your team, make sure they fit and they're in alignment with your values. If they're not, it will create problems further down the line that can often be terminal. So guys, just wait a minute, we're going to go to the side. So you go to one side, you go to this side. I'll wait with you, Maya. Let this person come through. Just pause my watch. To let this person through. Yeah. Right. We can go again. So that's really important, getting that alignment and that synergy makes a world of difference to the morale and the kind of positivity in your team. If you've got closely aligned people with your values and the company culture, then you get a much more positive environment for people to work in, which is so important. I talk about the impact of positive framing and positivity in other episodes, and I'll continue to do so in the future. So, really, really important. But to give you a bit of an update on what we've experienced over the past kind of quarter, maybe 3 months or so, we've had people wanting to leave because they've just grown out of the role. We've had people stressing about finances. We've had people starting ventures on the side. We've had people bringing in family members to the team. We've had people referring people to the business who are not fit for purpose. Leo, you're on the side, guys. Please, either side. We've had team members that have been fabricating time and invoicing me for it. We've had pay disputes, and sounds horrendous. Believe it or not, these are people that are genuinely aligned with the company culture. I just think sometimes the personal values deviate a little bit, and there hasn't been any major wholesale changes. But what we've done is we've treated each and every one of these problems individually and tackled it head on. And I think so important. We turn at this corner, guys, and we go back the other way. So important. You don't shy away from them and you take them head on. And I've had to have some really difficult conversations, and I've had to be very empathetic. I think that's turn around here, guys, and go back. And there's a cyclist that's got to go past us. So empathetic, that's the right word. I can get it out. In terms of understanding, and sometimes that's something that I'm not natural at. Mate, come behind us. There's a cyclist coming across. Going past us. Let this guy go past. Right, so come back now. So these things have all been tackled head on, and I'm pleased to say that on the whole they've all been resolved, and I'm really, really proud, not just for how they've been dealt with, but how responsive the individuals with the problem have been, how honest and open they've been, and that's in line with one of the company values, integrity. And it's really, really important that you face up to this, because if you don't, they fester, there's resentment that builds up, they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and they end up becoming a much bigger problem. So it's something to learn there, and the conversations weren't easy, and sometimes the solutions weren't straightforward. We've moved people into different roles, so if you hear big tractors ploughing the field to the right of me, just over there, but very serious farmer. But anyway, they've all been tackled, and people have moved into different roles. They've found a new motivation. People discuss pay and when we're going to review it, and we put some timelines in place for those issues. With the people that are fabricating time, we've discussed it openly and honestly, and there have been circumstances which have allowed me to give them opportunity to put that right, because people make mistakes, and I think some can be terminal, but I always believe in giving people a second chance beforehand and finding out the underlying reasons for it. Sometimes they're financial, sometimes they're things, and when you get to the underlying reasons, you can put things in place to kind of eradicate that in the future. So there's been lots of interesting things, and I'll probably go into these in more detail on each occasion in the future. But the main moral today is I wanted people to realise that people are so important to building a business and not being self-employed, making that jump to a business owner. And I think the key lesson here is that with people come problems. You know, there's always problems, some big, some small. And I think it's the appreciation those problems are going to exist, they're going to materialise, and I think it's how you deal with them that counts. So the people that are the most successful in this world deal with the most problems in the most efficient way. So I think that's a really good way to kind of summarise this. So, but before I go, I will summarise it briefly once we go past these guys. Okay, guys, is busy on this country road today. To summarise, is one is that people are one of the 3 core functions in systemizing a business and turning it into a business. So they are super important. Point number 2 is find out more about your people. Ensure they are in alignment with your goals, your company values. So come to the side, guys. Let this person come past. You right, Mayor? You stay there. Let him come past. Good. So making sure they're in alignment with your core values and your company culture. Really important. If they're not, it may not be a good fit for your business. And that might be a tough decision for you to make. But you need to make it in the best interest of your business. So really, really important. Number 3, when problems arise, tackle them head on. Talk openly and honestly about them. Remember the value of integrity. Really, really important. And then put a plan in place with some key milestones on a timeline if you're going to commit to giving people reassurances or changes and that side of things. Be creative, and you'll find that the best entrepreneurs out there are the ones that problem solve the most creatively, effectively, efficiently, and quickly. And that's something to think about. So that's pretty much it for me today. Hope you found this useful. And you know, as always, if this isn't this isn't for you, no drama whatsoever. Just unfriend, unfollow me, and you know. But before you do that, go and check out my Facebook group, Runpreneur, or my YouTube channel, Kevin Britton Runpreneur, whereby we have 140 or so episodes, catalogued nice and neatly by topic, so it could be a nice free ad hoc resource for you. It'll always be free. If you've got any questions or comments, just drop me a line. I'll respond to everyone or comment on this thread. If it's a topic, I'll do a separate vlog episode and I'll tag you in to answer your question or give you my opinion on it, at least. I'm not always right, I don't always know the answer. Absolutely not. I'm always learning though, but I always have an opinion and I'm happy to share that with people if they are interested. So that's pretty much it for me today. As always, the Runpreneur vlog was set up to help entrepreneurs out there overcome kind of stress, anxiety and overwhelm by using exercise, and in my case running, as a mechanism to manage and control those feelings. And I think it's so important because so many entrepreneurs bottle this stuff up, yet so many of us go through it, through the same fears, the same feelings, the same emotions. And if they're not dealt with, they get bottled up, they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then something gives. And sometimes that's terminal for the business, sometimes that's mental health for the entrepreneur, sometimes that's a breakdown for the entrepreneur in any way. And it's vital that we stop and we talk about this stuff. So my pledge to you guys is drop me a private message, and wherever possible I'll always have a chat with you and see if I can help in any way, completely free, because if this blog helps just one business or one entrepreneur out there, it's been absolutely worthwhile. So that's pretty much it for me today. As always, I'll end with stay positive, stay happy. It's my tagline, and we'll see you on the next episode. And in the interim, just as my little 5k running apprentice on my left, Leo, want to say anything? Bye. He says bye. And my other little cycling apprentice on the right, Maya, do you want to say anything, darling? Bye. Says bye as well. So that's it from these guys. You might see a bit more of them in the future. I'm sure they'll be more attractive to watch than yours truly. But on that note, see you tomorrow. Bye.